Welcome back to the channel. Cameras never lie, and sometimes just one small moment is enough to capture something that leaves people stopping to think. This is where you'll witness some of the most unbelievable situations ever caught by CCTV cameras at the exact moment no one was prepared. In just a single second of losing control, everything turned into a disaster. Thankfully, everyone made it out safely. Not everyone gets the chance to walk away unharmed like that. Thank God for it. It looks like she just used up a lifetime's worth of luck in that single moment. Sometimes, safety lessons don't come from books, they come from a puppy that actually follows traffic rules. Perhaps the lesson about the braking system hasn't been fully taken seriously yet. Have you ever witnessed a moment like this happen close to your own life? After everything, what people were most grateful for was simply that everyone was still safe. Moments like these truly deserve to be shared. The kinetic force from a 7-ton truck can create massive destruction once it loses control. I think he seriously needs to relearn how to drive. The BMW seemed to escape a disastrous collision by only inches. In the middle of the raging winds, the most heartwarming thing was that the owner refused to leave his little companion behind. The incident in Moscow is also one reason why many residential areas today prioritize underground electrical systems. Is this video just a quick daytime break for you or part of your evening routine? When working at height with heavy loads, stability is always the most critical factor. Just one tiny spark is enough to remind us that danger can appear at any moment in everyday life. Being a little more careful is always the better choice. Thankfully, no one was injured in this situation. Have you ever witnessed a real-life close call like this before? When driving through a crowded parking lot, slowing down and paying close attention to your surroundings can make a huge difference. Luckily, nobody was hurt. What a relief. But if they had reacted even 1 second later, the outcome could have been completely different. Have you ever encountered a dangerous wrong-way driver in real life? Share your experience with us. In your opinion, what penalties would be strong enough to discourage wrong-way driving? They probably thought they were just heading out for burgers like usual, but these food bloggers unexpectedly got a taste test far more unforgettable than the main dish. If you're feeling sleepy, it's always better to take a short break. When driving, staying alert matters far more than trying to get there quickly. That was absolutely spectacular. Seriously hard to look away from a moment like that. It really is beautiful, but don't let eye-catching moments distract you. Whether you're driving or working, safety should always come first. Oh no! Thankfully, this little fish realized something was wrong and managed to escape just in time. When you feel tired or sleepy, pulling over to rest is always the right decision. Road safety starts with being proactive and knowing your limits. That backyard table was probably meant for relaxing conversations, not for welcoming an unexpected guest like this. How would you react if you found yourself in that situation? Situations like this remind me that power banks should always be carefully checked before bringing them on a plane. After the holidays, properly cleaning up and sorting belongings is very important to avoid unexpected. Thankfully, everyone stayed safe after this situation. In your opinion, is that amount of distance really enough to guarantee safety while traveling? Sometimes things happen as quickly as a passing gust of wind, but without proper preparation, it's easy to get caught off guard. Always take a moment to check everything beforehand to reduce risks. Massive waves from Storm Zorbas hurled boats onto the shore in Greece, leaving behind an unforgettable scene for witnesses. If you ever encounter weather like this, stay far away from the coastline. Strong waves can be extremely dangerous. Watching this would make anyone worry for the passengers, but thankfully everyone was okay. In dangerous weather conditions like these, always monitor official warnings and put safety first. Which state are you watching this video from? Leave us a comment and let us know. This is a classic example of the shortcut to save time mindset, but the reality is that many traffic areas are designed only for vehicles and aren't safe for pedestrians at all. Getting lost happens to everyone, right? But getting lost like this probably startled the plants around too. If you ever end up in a situation like that, slow down and carefully check your surroundings before reacting. Just imagine yourself behind the wheel in this situation. Definitely not a pleasant feeling at all. If you face something similar, stay calm, reduce speed, and observe carefully to stay safe. Thankfully, nearby customers stepped in quickly, so he didn't stay trapped in a pile of fruit for too long. In situations like this, staying calm and asking for help immediately is always the best choice. This is definitely the kind of situation no driver ever wants to encounter on the road. If you've ever experienced something similar, leave a 1 in the comments below. Who would have thought that a simple wave of the hand could knock over an entire sign like that? After this moment, he'll probably pay a lot more attention to nearby objects while moving around. See how just one careless moment can lead to an accident? That's why following safety rules while working or traveling is always extremely important. Moments like this remind us that protective gear isn't just for appearance, it's what helps prevent many unnecessary injuries and risks. Luckily, the out-of-control vehicle only rolled across the road without causing any further collisions. In situations like this, maintaining a safe following distance is truly essential when driving. At first glance, many people might think it's fireworks being launched in the middle of the street. But in reality, this is a powerful display of nature. In moments like these, it's always best to keep a safe distance. Even though it wasn't peak hours, the visitor here showed up with surprising confidence. Today's ingredient list unexpectedly includes an uninvited guest. The situation was brought under control. Understanding animal behavior is always an important factor in ensuring safety when interacting with them. Watching this, I realize how unexpectedly large waves in Ventura can appear, so keeping a safe distance is all. Areas near rivers are often less predictable than we think, so maintaining balance is extremely. If someone had been sitting in that exact spot, the consequences could have been extremely serious. Within seconds, a hydraulic system failure caused a lifting bed to drop unexpectedly, but fortunately the worker managed to crawl out in time. When working with lifting equipment, always double-check everything before operation. A lithium-ion battery fireball during a trip is definitely the kind of situation that would alarm anyone. If a battery shows any unusual signs, it's best to stay away immediately. A simple mistake in securing a pallet led to cargo falling and creating a dangerous situation. Proper technique when operating forklifts is absolutely essential. Never be careless when working on a ladder. Always keep your balance and check the ladder carefully before you. A car crashing into a school window right under a driving school sign is almost unbelievable. Staying calm while driving is clearly one of the most important things. No one wants an accidental cafe fire situation like that. If you notice any signs of danger, it's best not to approach out of curiosity. This is probably a clear lesson about checking weight carefully before lifting or moving objects. This shopping cart didn't just carry groceries, it also caused trouble on the escalator. When using escalators, always make sure to hold on to your belongings securely. It's not clear how he repaired the car, but the fact that it started running in reverse shows why proper inspection before operation is always necessary. Never underestimate speed bumps. Even a small moment of carelessness can lead to an incident. A truly beautiful moment when new life begins. Nature always has a way of bringing a sense of calm, doesn't it? That kid is really brave, but situations like this are only meant to be watched, not imitated, to avoid danger. A tire malfunctioning right when you're in a hurry is enough to make anyone panic. Always check your vehicle before driving for peace of mind. No major accident needed. Even a small visitor like Jerry is enough to turn a cafe upside down. In cases like this, just keep a safe distance. Scenes like this still exist all around us. Sometimes all it takes is a little time to truly notice them. The Kilauea volcano erupted violently, sending lava fountains soaring over 150 feet into the air, creating a scene that is both breathtaking and dangerous. When a volcano is active, it's important to keep a safe distance. A boat glides across the frozen surface of the Chicago River, feeling like it's cutting straight through a wall of ice in the middle of a harsh winter.
This way. I don't know, we should be standing out here.
A section of the Santa Cruz Pier collapsed into the ocean under powerful waves, showing how quickly nature can reshape everything.
The wharf just fell in, Mom.
Where are you at?
A truck lost control after the gearbox failed and shifted into neutral, and the most important thing is that everyone remains safe. Lake effect snow combined with lightning is a rare but hazardous phenomenon. When warnings are issued, it's best to limit travel. In Texas, strong winds sent patio furniture flying in just seconds. During high winds, outdoor items should always be secured. A storm in New South Wales caused damage to homes and widespread power outages across the region. A dust storm swept through central California, severely reducing visibility. In conditions like this, outdoor travel should be avoided. Heavy rainfall triggered flash floods in a town in Catalonia, sweeping away vehicles and causing chaos. When water rises quickly, it's crucial to move to higher ground immediately. It looks like the gate greeted the girl in a way she definitely didn't see coming. You can see that even a strong gust of wind alone is enough to completely change the situation in front of us. One thoughtless action led to consequences almost immediately. A parking spot can be found again, but reckless behavior still comes with responsibility. After every heavy rain, the question always remains, is this road really safe yet? Even in fast motion, nature still shows its overwhelming power. It's fortunate the camera captured the entire incident. What seemed like a cost-saving choice quickly turned into an awkward situation. No warning, no barriers, just a split-second decision made by the driver. Have you ever experienced an unexpected situation caught on camera? Understanding the limits of both your equipment and yourself is always essential. A turbine began smoking and then caught fire, a situation no power plant ever wants to face. What started as a seemingly creative experiment ended as a clear lesson. If anyone had been there at that moment, the consequences could have been extremely serious. Security cameras never stop working, and what you just saw is living proof. Seemingly ordinary moments become invaluable when observed closely. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss the next authentic footage.